It's our life, it's our nature, it's our passion, the way to make this paper, you gotta understand. We send them positive messages, they just talking negative, it won't stop us here. It's our life, it's our nature.
The Village Academy of Washington, D.C., where we are shaping the future one child at a time. The mission of the Village Academy is to create a nurturing, safe, and academically sound environment that honors and values each student and his or her special assets. The Village Academy of Washington, D.C. is a district-based, therapeutic, non-public middle and high school. It opened its doors to students in August 2007. The program was designed to serve District of Columbia students who have been identified with learning disabilities and emotional disabilities. It is our fundamental belief that effective education for children must meet the comprehensive needs of the child. These needs include, but are not limited to, family engagement, academic, emotional, and social enhancements, coupled with community outreach and integration. It is critical for us to address every aspect of the student's developmental process. We teach and reach the whole child. Here's what our students, teachers, and parents say about their experiences.
Hi, I'm Dawn Coombe, founder and CEO of the Village Academy of Washington, D.C. Many people have asked me the question, why did I start the Village Academy? The concept was born out of my personal experiences, ranging from a student right here in the District of Columbia Public Schools, to a classroom teacher, to an administrator, to a college professor. Each experience gave me insight to the disparity of resources offered to students receiving regular education compared to those receiving special education. Sometimes this disparity seemed blatant and even deliberate. And so this was not acceptable. I gained further insight during my doctoral internship with then California Deputy State Superintendent for Special Education, Dr. Shirley Thornton. Dr. Thornton became my inspiration and my shero for serving these children. Dr. Thornton would open each speech with the question, what's so special about special ed? The point of her question was, are we doing what we're supposed to do in terms of offering the appropriate services to students identified with special education needs? Are we providing them with all of the resources, such as art, music, drama? Do they play sports with the regular kids? Are their talents being showcased and displayed? Were they in brightly painted classrooms that were warm and inviting? If not, why? I had to take a personal assessment, and it was my obligation and my duty to answer those questions. Hence, the Village Academy of Washington, D.C.
It's our life, it's our nature, it's our passion, the way to make this paper.
What I like about the Village Academy is mostly the staff, because they help you out a lot. They they're not just teachers, they make it more of a family or friendship as they teach you.
What I like about the Village Academy is that you get one-on-one help that you need. I wouldn't say it's easier, but the work is on the level that you need it to be on.
We send them positive messages, they just talking negative.
I would recommend the Village Academy to students because with the staff, if you're trying to pursue a goal, the staff will push you towards pursuing that goal.
School climate and culture does impact a student's success and a student's academic progress. And the climate here being one that is very positive, a school climate that is very welcoming, and a school climate that does appreciate a child's differences and the differences in which a student may learn, has definitely contributed to children feeling more comfortable and feeling as though they have not just a teacher or not just a therapist, but someone who really has their best interests at heart and someone who they can depend on.
I have to say the staff is very supportive. Coming from the school that Donna was at prior, I didn't get that much support, especially from the principal. You know, I talked to her, you know, about some of the issues I was having. Every issue wasn't resolved, but here's much different. If my child comes home and she says something happened, I say, well, you know, how was it handled? Immediately she tells me, oh, the teachers resolved it. You don't need to call mommy. So I feel safe about that because I know that she's safe, and I know that they're not going to have anything to happen to her while she's on this premises.
We invite you to be a part of the Village Academy, a full-service special education school providing wraparound services to students and to their families. Our goal is to better enable students to transition into the community. The Village Academy of Washington, D.C., where we shape the future, one child at a time.